This podcast is about education, responsibility, growth, and of course, awareness. Now, everybody strap on your seatbelts and let's tap in.
Welcome, everyone. I put down that link. Hi, Slim Shell. Okay, hi, Prince. There we go. Got the ticker in. Hi, I'm bothered, Mimi. Thanks for coming in. Kelly King, thanks for coming in. And Crystal, Caitlin, thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. Ruth, hi. Thanks for coming in. I'm trying to figure out if TSM is here. Hi, Cynthia. Thanks for coming in. Alyssa. I'm just waiting on see if TSM is. He should soon be in the house. Hi, Sunshine. Thanks for coming in. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ruth. Wow, you're working late tonight. Okay, I still don't see him in here. I dropped the link. Maybe I need to drop the link again. So while we're waiting on my other host, how was everybody's day? I'm glad you guys are doing good. Oh, it's finally warm. Oh, that's good, Ruth. Yeah, here we had a water main break near the hospital, so we were trying to figure out, well, not trying to figure out, but they had to like put things in place for the water. But luckily, I'm on the other side of town where the hotel is, so oh, thank you, Slim Shell. So I just had to, so my hotel's fine. I have water because I was like, oh, I hope I have water. Oh, wait. Oh, there he is. Okay, now add the stream. All right. Sorry, TSM.
Hey, how you doing?
Hopefully good. How about you? I hope you weren't waiting in there very long.
No, they had to use the sensor for me like 20 times because I was like bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm waiting back here in this bleep. I'm just playing. I hope everybody in the chat having a good day. How y'all doing today?
Good, good. I'm glad. All right. Welcome to the Fix Your Face podcast with host TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, positive vibes only. Now let's tap in. All right. Let's get the all the other stuff out of the way. We disclosures. Remember, this is rated E, so make sure keep it clean, and it's rated E for everyone. And if there's a bot or a troll, please get rid of them as soon as you can to the moderators. And you know what? I don't think I've learned how to do the moderators yet.
Yo, so listen, okay, so look, this is the
Oh,
simplest way. This is the most simplest way to explain it to you, right? Like right now, while you're live right now, somebody needs to go on a second device. Like I don't know if you're on a laptop or a phone right now, right? Let's say let's say you're on a laptop. Somebody that has a phone needs to go to they need to go to this live right now from your channel, not to StreamYard, from your channel, and they need to click on the profiles right now. And once they click on the profiles, they add moderator.
okay. I'm gonna have to bring a laptop then, and next time. So sorry. I guess you guys, I can't make the wrenches from this because I don't have another device right now. All right. Well, anyway, we'll try to keep them out as much as we can if anybody shows up. Luckily, I'm not as big as TSM, so hopefully we won't have that problem. But anyway, yeah, and sponsors tonight is Billard's Headphones, of course. So thank you for that. And of course, you guys, the famous question of the night is, what did everyone eat tonight? Hey, Ken, thanks for coming in, honey. Tamika, thank you.
Yo, someone made some some great spaghetti, and I ate that. She had almost a three cheese three meat, I think, spaghetti. But anyways, it was pretty good. I said I used today as a cheat day to make up for it.
You don't need a cheat day. Some Michelle had an egg sandwich. Ruth had a burrito homemade. Oh, that sounds so good, Ruth. I had a chicken patty sandwich. That's what I had. Let's see, who else? Tamika had Wingstop and a bottle of water. I like your jacket, TSM.
Yo, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You look all professional in here. I'm skincare Jamie tonight, ready for bed. I should actually change my name for the podcast, Skincare Jamie. Crystal had ham sandwich and a drink. Because Ken says I'm deceiving everyone with my name, the makeup nurse, and then I come on with nothing.
No, so actually, yesterday I had a discussion with a few people that's a little bit in charge, and I'm like, yo, we need the floor. We don't need y'all telling us what to do, et cetera, et cetera. Let us do what we got to do. We went trending because of us, not because we was following y'all. So they're like, all right, cool. You got the floor. Only thing we ask you is not to say this one word. And you are if you're one of the faces, you need to acquire yourself as one of the faces. So I said, okay, well, what does this mean? And he's like, yo, try to do this. So I'm like, okay, I try to do it. So I got a little outfit and try to put it on to see the reaction. And Jamie, you have given me a reaction, so I pretty much thank you for that. And I thank the guys for informing me to start dressing that fire for the podcast. Much respect, and also respect to everybody that's coming in, that's in here. Unbothered Mimi, some Shell Diddy. I can't see you guys all right now, but much respect and respect to Skincare Jamie.
So are you saying that I have to wait to be Skincare Jamie until after the podcast?
says 51% of the shareholder.
Because by the time I get up for, as I've told you all before, by the time I get up, put my makeup on, go to work, have the long day, I want to be ready to go to bed right after this podcast because I have had, it's been a long day, as everyone, that works and also does YouTube or just YouTube. You all know how time consuming it is. So yeah, by this time I'm like, yep, it's time for bed.
Yo, so my son, the one that's on the short with me, the God did that short, Jaquavius. He was there watching during the podcast when I was telling you guys that I lost some of my jewelry and etc. So I'm almost knocked out, about to go to sleep that same day, and he wakes me up. He's like, "Yo, Dad, I made something for you." And I'm like, "Yo, just show me in the morning." I'm thinking it's a picture he drew because they always drawing pictures of me. Like, show me in the morning. He like, "No, just hold out your wrist." He grabbed my wrist literally, and he had made me a bracelet. And
Aw,
yeah, so I was like, "Yo, that's what's so." That was a special moment for me. So yeah.
aw, that's so sweet. Un- Back to the food. Unbothered Mimi had jasmine rice and crab cakes. Ken had a meal and a bag of cheesy chicken and pasta. Yum. Yeah, Crystal
Why
loves
is everybody stealing Jasmine's rice and eating it? Y'all get that girl her rice back.
it. Yeah. Hi, Simple Meals. Thanks for coming in. Yes. All right. Since we're on the topic of food, and today is Keto Day, I figured we'd talk about keto and how so, like, is it for you or not?
Wait,
Now,
Jamie. So we might have a few watching who might not even know what keto is. It's their first time hearing about it. Would you explain to everyone what keto is exactly?
so keto is a diet that really eliminates all carbs and sugars, like everything. Like you can't have any carbs or sugar. I mean, to the point where like even the ketchup, you shouldn't really even have any ketchup because even ketchup has some sugar in it. Barbecue sauce, um, really mayonnaise, you shouldn't have either. But now they are making more keto products like keto. I think they have a keto mayonnaise now, and they have quite a few things that they're making now that is just keto for the keto for the people that are on keto diets. So it's really hard, and you eat more meat than you do anything else because you're trying to eliminate the carbs and sugar. So that means no pop, no no sweets, no like anything. But it's really hard. But um it's not just to lose weight. Um, there's some people that's had uh, like rheumatoid arthritis or some other um, like disorders or diseases that they've had, like not just rheumatoid arthritis, but even like um, maybe some stomach issues or whatever. And they actually, it's helped them. And so people that's tried it has actually helped. They've even said it's like helped with MS patients, which is multiple sclerosis. And um, so it seems like it's helped a lot of people, but it is very hard because you can't have any sugar or carbs. Like it's strictly like almost a protein diet. And like my mom and dad went on that and they lost a lot of weight. My mom started feeling better and everything. Um, but it was like so strict that like every time I would go over there, I'd be like, "Oh, let's do this or whatever." "Oh no, we have to have keto. We have to, we can only do this," and it's very, very strict, and which is it's very hard to do.
Yo, is it strict itself or some of the users are strict?
Well, in order to do keto, um, you have to um, you have to be strict if it's going to work. Simple Meal says, "I can't do keto. My doctor said it's not good for your heart." Oh, good to know. Good to know. Slim Show says keto is not for me. Never thought of that. And besides, I'm trying to gain little weight. Yeah. It's helped a lot of people and the fact that with certain disorders, but then, it's not for everybody and it's so hard to do. But, yes, Ruth says sending your body into ketosis has side effects. It does. You're absolutely right, Ruth. And so you do have to be very careful being on the keto diet. And that's why, that's another reason why I really didn't want to do it. Because Ruth, to that point, my mom was on it and she lost the weight but she was more on it because of her rheumatoid arthritis and stuff to see if that would help. But then anytime she decided to even try to cheat and have a little bit of sugar that wasn't like sugar free, she had like stomach issues and like she was like she actually got sick from it by eating a little bit of sugar after because hasn't had any sugar for so long. And so right there is like I I feel like it's like kind of shocking the body a little bit, you know. Janet, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. So yeah, you got to be very careful on any of some of these diets that are coming out, and you have to really read up on it and not be like, yes, it causes dumping syndrome. And what that is, you guys, is that your body's not digesting. And so it's like pretty much dumping going right through your body. And that's not good because it can affect your electrolytes, which is your potassium, sodium, and so forth. And, but also it, the dumping syndrome, it's not storing your food. It's just going right through your body. And it can, which means you're going to the bathroom nonstop, but that's not good for you're not like retaining any nutrients. So you have to be very careful with the keto diet too.
I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna step in because it time and time get brought up this whole lose weight factor. This lose weight factor gets brought up like numerous of times, and especially amongst the female of the world. Um, and for the most part, a lot of females I hear, the reason they say that they're losing weight is because they want to be beautiful. They want to look better. And I just once again, I gotta encourage y'all, and I have to let y'all know, you don't have to alter your body. There's somebody out there that love your body for what it is, what you look like, who you are. Um, never, never alter your body for somebody else's sakes. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, if one person doesn't like your body, it's always somebody else out there that your body is a perfect fit for. Now, if you're doing it for health reasons, then that's understandable. But ladies, we're especially in an era now where men are starting to accept women because of their personalities more than what they look like. So keep that in mind that your looks is always beautiful to somebody. Might not be the person that you don't want it to be, but it might be the next person. You never know who's looking at you and saying, yo, this is what it is. And it's the same thing to the fellas. I know a lot of fellas that do the same thing, but the majority of it is women, So I just wanted to throw that out there for the audience.
Yes, definitely. And Janice says, I can hardly eat sugar. It's been like 14 years now. Wow. Were you on the keto diet or is that just because you can't eat the sugar, Janet? Simple Meal says my doctor recommended me the Mediterranean diet because you get all the food groups. I know a little bit about the Mediterranean diet, but not a whole lot. But I have heard some good things about that. That's why if you're gonna go on a diet for whatever reason, because there's so many diets out there, you guys, right now. You have all these things where I'm going to go on a vegan, I'm going to go be vegan because they're saying it's healthier because of X, Y, and Z and whatever. Whatever diet you want to do, I would research them all and I would maybe even talk to a dietitian because they would know better what's best for you because all these all these diets seem good, but like Ruth was saying about the dumping syndrome and with keto and some of the other side effects, and that could be in a lot of other ones too. Yes, Ruth says you'll feel like you're dying with the dumping syndrome. Yes.
So check this out. I wanted to share with everybody a situation that occurred. Nothing about keto. I just wanted to, I said to myself that I was gonna let speak about it during the podcast. So Slim Shell contacts me yesterday. She's like, "Yo, I need to talk to you about something." When she say that, it's like normally like a big business thing or something like that. I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" And she like, "Yo, this ain't got nothing to do with business. This got something to do with family. This blood." So the moral to the story is, a young lady come up to her yesterday, like, "Yo, I met you through this person. This person said I can contact you to get in touch with Joseph, TSM rapper." So she like, "Okay, what's going on? What do you want to know about him?" Um, that's my brother. We haven't saw each other in 15 or 16 years. We both got adopted around 5, 6. We both got adopted when we was kids. We went into separate families. And I don't know how he's gonna react. I don't know if he's gonna believe me, think I'm a troll, etc. And some shell comes get me, and well, when she first tell me about it, I'm like, "Yo," I'm thinking she joking, but at the same time, I'm like, "Yo, only don't nobody know this information. Like, I never told nobody this." Like, and I'm like, "Yo, okay, well, if you really serious, tell her to come over to my community wall." And yo, I swear to God, she comes over to the community wall, and just like that, I meet my sister that I haven't saw in like 16 years. Literally, my blood sister. Um, it was a shaky experience. I'm scared. She's telling some shit. She was scared, and it was like, yo, wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy what social media can do nowadays. I never thought that I would see. I have a picture of her holding me. That's the only that's the only memorabilia I have of her, and I never thought we'd see each other again. Yo, thanks to social media that we finally was able to meet each other, and I'm in contact with her now. So that's a beautiful thing.
That is so awesome, TSM. Um, Ken actually, well, he knew he had a sister in California for his whole entire life, but he never met her. When Facebook first started coming out, like years later, um, I connected with her through Facebook, um, and but Ken's never really talked with her until like Facebook, and then we went cross country um, on our trip. What, like 5 years ago, I think it was, and because we were going through California, we made a side stop where she lived, and Ken got to meet her for the very first time as well. And they were, well, it's about 5 years ago, so Ken was in his um, about 40, so that it's so and he was like all nervous too to meet her, and it's like it's a great experience. I mean, I was happy to actually meet my sister-in-law too, so that's awesome. Maybe you can get her together and you can do a video. That would be so amazing, TSM.
Yeah, we definitely have definitely already spoken about it, and definitely a video coming. And I was speaking to her about you interviewing her. So hopefully we can get that did soon. But as far for now we still catching up. Like, yo, let's focus on building back us first. And everything. So we're doing that. And as a matter of fact, some share her channel out for me, please. And I would like for everybody to go and it's crazy because when I seen the name of her channel is the comedy thing, and I'm like, yeah, what a coincidence. We both, doing the entertainment thing. So yeah.
That's awesome. All right, let's make sure I don't miss anything. Um, Simple Meal says the Mediterranean diet brought her A1C down from 6.1 to 5.4. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Hi, Slim Lad. Thanks for coming in. Um, Let me see. It's probably the intestinal issues. Oh, okay. You're talking to Janet. Um, G-Fold, thanks for coming in.
Yo, Jamie,
What?
you know when I'm talking a lot, right? You know what that mean? I got a cup of coffee up inside my body. Also a couple things. Did you know? Because I know you're residing out of Georgia. Did you know? You didn't notice, or did you notice that maybe for like a whole month last month that all of Georgia's, or not Georgia, Clayton counties, or with some counties, all their water was contaminated. Like the whole city's waters was off.
I didn't know about that. There was no order that I saw in Georgia, but that makes sense with all the pipes bursting and not having water. Because like we didn't have water for 2 days. Not that it bursted to where like in our air or not in our camper, but like out the main pipes bursted, so they had to fix them, which couldn't supply water to the campground. So yeah, I that doesn't surprise me that it's contaminated. So is it like, did they say what counties?
I know Clayton County, Jonesboro was one of them. I don't know the other counties, but because I didn't notice at first until you know, woke up, decided to take a shower, and I'm like, yo, this water got me kind of feeling sticky. And I was like, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm sweating. So the very next day, did the same thing. I took a shower, the water got me kind of feeling sticky. So we turned on the news, and the same day that we turned on the news, and figure out what's going on. That same day, the water got shut off, and then they let us know, like, yo, because they waited too late, first of all, to put out the disclosure that the water was contaminated, and they was like, yo, if you have been drinking this water, you may have to go get checked out and etc. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, anybody from Georgia, make sure they're look at their county. Can look at the county. Simple Mio says, I finally was able to reach out and find my cousin on social media. We hadn't seen each other since we were like 15 and 16, and we're both 50 years old now. That is so awesome. You should, did you vlog that, Simple Meals? Because that would be so awesome. Oh, thank you, Slim Shell, for posting the link. Um, yes, Ken, thank you for having everyone hit that like button. He's so good at that. Yeah, Ken says Georgia is not set up for freezing. Anytime water pressure drops, they can not treat the water. Therefore, a boil order is needed. So yes, and Ken was also telling me, and correct me if I say anything wrong, Ken, but he was saying like in Illinois, because they are always going to be cold and below zero in the winter. Um, they have to dig deeper and put the pipes, but they also put like metal pipes in. And whereas in Georgia, because they don't freeze, they don't dig as deep, and it's more plastic. So if it's going to end up freezing, that's when they burst and break and everything, and they're going to have issues because they really don't freeze in Georgia.
Yo, so check this out, Jamie. Uh, I get a phone call earlier, and it's my good friend. Yeah, I talk to him all the time. It's Getty Radio. Anthony. His name is Anthony. So, anyways, he calls me during the midst of his live, and he's like, "Yo, I got these fellas calling in over this case, and every single body that's calling in is one of these young brothers who don't know nothing about life." He said, "Yo, I need you to bring some of that fix your face information over here." And I found out that he watched the podcast, and I found out the day that we went trending was because one of the reasons was he shared us out on all of his socials platform. But he said, "Yo, I want you to bring some of that fix your face information over here," and he actually sent us a payment through YouTube. So whenever YouTube dropped that payment, but shout out to Getty Radio for noticing that we're the positive ones. Like, yo, that was epic right there. Because y'all know it's hard to get people to pay attention to the positive stuff. So shout out to him for that, man. You don't get big timers doing that for people like us.
Yes, thank you. That's awesome. That's amazing. Bruce says that, yeah, here you leave the tap running when it gets below zero so the pipes don't freeze. Yes. But your state's also set up for a lot of, I'm sure their pipes are stronger like Illinois, Ruth. I'm assuming um, that they're pretty similar. Ruth says, I'm ready for spring already. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm not. I've been in Texas and Georgia now for this winter, and I'm ready for spring too. Just because like the mornings are a little bit on the chilly side. Oh, Simple Meal says, no, I didn't get a chance to. Hopefully, me and her will meet up uh, in St. Louis. I hope I can then. However, she watches my channel on all media. I love my cousin. Oh, that's so sweet. I just love stories like that.
Yo,
Oh, the
everybody that's tuned in right now, I need y'all to do me a favor. Later on tonight, everybody have a little bit of time out their life for nighttime and get ready to celebrate. Later on tonight, if y'all can fully play everybody that's in there, if y'all can fully play two of Jamie's videos, we trying to get her watch hours up, because once her watch hours up and she get monetized, it's over with. If we already making footprints now, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna help us out with the FYF brand. I'm working on this patent right now, but everybody play two of her videos fully. Let's get the watch hours up. Me myself personally, as an example, I'm gonna watch like 10 of them fully and let them play. So let's do that just to help the community out. We do this for each and every one of us.
I appreciate that, TSM. No pressure on my part. I got to get monetized so we can grow this brand. Oh no. He's putting the pressure on me. I'm kidding. Ruth says the pipes are lined with concrete. Ken says up north, plastic is by code only for indoor use. Down south, the whole city is run by plastic.
I'm from up north, and I can agree to that. You're absolutely right.
Um, Slim Shell says, I did that already for Jamie. Oh, thank you, Slim Shell. You're so sweet. Ken Yeager says, TSM, the master marketer. Yes, he's great at marketing. I swear you should have went to school for marketing, TSM. Although I think you're better at the podcast and doing your own thing and not being stuck to someone's marketing stuff. But I mean, you are great at marketing and creative design and all that stuff.
Yo, I really appreciate that. I just follow what I wanted to. I'm just gonna be honest, y'all. I try not to hold anything back. When you grew up in the hood like I did, there's no dreams, no hopes. Even your parents will tell you, like, yo, you gonna have to just do this or do that when you grow up. When you told them, like when I told my parents or, you know, whoever was taking care of me when I wanted to be a rapper when I grow up, I don't literally laugh like, what else you gonna be? What if that doesn't work? And for the most part, a lot of them kind of reaching out to me to do stuff for them, and now I just kind of look sideways.
Yeah, Janet, you have probably watched all my video, a lot of my videos. And I have a lot of videos. Thank you, Simple Meals. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Ruth. I appreciate you. Hi, Krubby. How are you? Nice to see you. All right, you guys. Oh, I forgot to show you guys Dilbert today. Okay, Dilbert is this. This isn't what I wanted, the boss says. And the employee says, it is unless you gave me the wrong specs. Well, I assumed you would use your common sense to know what I wanted. And how many of you have had bosses like this? And then Gilbert says, did your common sense help you make that assumption? So, yeah, a lot of times I feel like that at work. So, oh, hi, Tam Tam. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. You guys are just in time for trivia. And before we do trivia, thank you to Billard's Headphones for sponsoring this podcast. I appreciate it. All right, are you guys ready? King, thanks for coming in. You're just in time for trivia. Okay, the boomer question. This 1968 classic horror film tells the story of a group of people trapped in a house while hiding from a group of zombies. Oh, hi, Ashley. Thanks for coming in. Hey, brother, I'm at work. I have you all playing. Hey, makeup nurse. Oh, thank you. And everybody, I'm Joseph's sister. You all know him as TSM. Oh, hi, Ashley. Oh, he was just talking about you.
Yo, much respect, much respect. I can't see the chat right now. Thank you for coming in. That absolutely means a lot. If you guys could connect with her when the podcast is over, yeah.
Yeah. Ruth says half the people in the board meetings I attend. Yes, that's Dilbert, right? Oh my gosh. Um, the Janet, the Night of the Living Dead is correct. Very good. All right. This social justice crusader won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. Wow, everybody got it right. Night of the Living Dead was right. Yeah. This social justice crusader won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. You weren't born yet? This is the boomers era. Oh, hi, Billy. Thanks for coming in. Yes, Martin Luther King Jr. You are correct, King and Ken and um, Crystal. Yes, very good. And Melissa, very good, you guys. Notable philanthropist Paul Newman founded Newman's Own, a line of what products? Okay, you have a good night, Ashley.
Have a good night. Yeah.
Notable philanthropist Paul Newman founded Newman's Own, a line of what products? I'll give that to you, Ruth. It's not just pasta, it's food items, it says. But yes, you are correct. In the first spin-off of The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Valley Harper reprises her role as what flamboyant title character? Oh, we're skipping on Pandora. Hi, Antoinette. Thanks for coming in. Can you check Pandora TSM and if there's any comments?
Yep.
In the first spin-off of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Valley Harper reprises her role as what flamboyant title character? Rhoda is correct, Billy. Very good. Known for his satirical compositions and music virtuosity, this prolific performer first came on the scene as the bandleader for the group Mothers of Invention.
Yo, was it Ozzy Osbourne?
Nope. But he would probably be in this era. I can't believe that dude is still singing and performing.
Someone says Kid Rock.
Nope, but Ken is correct. Frank Zappa is correct, Ken. Very good. Steve Martin? My brother? No, I'm kidding. My brother's not the famous Steve Martin. I wish he was. I'd have some money. All right. This man became the 33rd president of the U.S. after the death of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Ruth, Ken loves Ozzy. I think he went to Ozfest once. Didn't you, Ken, go to Ozfest with Phil? Watch out for that yellow snow. Nope, not LBJ. Hi, Action Jackson. Thanks for coming in.
Yo, what's good, Action Jackson? I'm
Yes.
trying to get the answers. Jamie is skipping on me.
Okay. Yes, King and Alyssa, you are right. Harry S. Truman. A Zappa song, Jamie? I don't sing and I don't know a Zappa song. Simple Meal says Ken wins. Um, Ozfest a few times, Ken. Had good times there. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that, Ken. Anyway, this hairstyle was made popular in the early 60s by Jackie Kennedy. Oh, thank you, Antoinette. You guys are all amazing. Oh, the Yellow Snow is a Zappa song. Oh,
I thought they was talking about peeing in the snow.
I know, right? He just texted me and said that. Buffont is correct, Ruth. Yes. All right. Which 1960s icon was nicknamed the Lizard King? I think Ken will know this one. Nope, not Godzilla. Godzilla, Ken. Not the bib, Lissa. These questions are a hot mess, Slim Shell. Which 1960s icon was nicknamed the Lizard King? Oh, I figured Ken would know this one. But he said Godzilla, which is wrong. At least it sounds like a person he's mentioned in the past. All right, the answer is Jim Morrison. All right, what TV anthology features stories of horror and the macabre? I don't know if I said that right. Yes, Ruth and King. Right after I said it. Yes, you are correct. Oh, Desire Nails. I didn't even know that. Hey, TSM, tell Pandora they owe me. They need they've been skipping for a few days. We do pay monthly.
Yo, I'm gonna tap in with Panda. I don't know if they changing something on the system. I don't know. I keep having to explain to everybody though. Listen, I'm underneath them, so it's like it's almost it's like I'm an artist of them there. So it's like they're in charge of the streaming part of the streaming services. I'm in charge. Jamie and I are in charge of the entertainment side. All we do is entertain, and they handle pretty much everything else for us. But I apologize on behalf of Pandora to everybody that's listening, and I'm gonna get with those guys.
Yes, yeah, so sorry. And thank you, Billy. You have a great night as well. No, it's not the Twilight Zone, Janet. What TV anthology features stories of horror and the macabre? Any guesses? But I like to see you in the chat too, Desire Nails. Night Gallery is right, Janet. Very good. Which actor famously portrays Inspector Clouseau in the classic 60s and 70s The Pink Panther films. Oh my gosh. I remember when Alyssa was little and I'd have the Pink Panther films on and she would just laugh and laugh, and I love her cackle. I just love her cackle. Peter Sellers is correct, Ruth. You are on fire tonight. Okay, let's do Gen X for the Gen Xers. An alien life form cultivates an appetite for cats in what sitcom? I love this sitcom. And this is Gen X. Yes, you're like you and Ruth are on fire tonight, Janet. An alien life form cultivates an appetite for cats in what sitcom? Yes, Ken. Elf, yes. Hi, Thelma. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Thelma says, and here letting you all know, no audio on Pandora, so it's not only skipping, but it must not have audio. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, we
TSM's going to
really
talk to
appreciate
them.
that. Yes, we really appreciate that. Listen, if anybody's on pen, well, they can't hear us obviously now. Yeah, so we'll get it eventually.
Okay, what are the first names of the duo Hall and Oates? What are the first names of the duo Hall and Oates? I hope Pandora can get the audio going. It's already annoying when it skips, never mind having no audio. John and Daryl is correct, Ruth. Very good. The craze around these plush bears gave rise to a TV show and several feature films. Yes, Ruth and Janet got that one as well. The craze around these plush bears gave rise to a TV show and several feature films. I loved this as a kid.
Yo, repeat that question again.
The craze around these plush bears gave rise to a TV show and several feature films.
Was it Yogi Bear?
Um, no, it was the Care Bears. Yes. Hi, Nemo. Thanks for coming in. All right. Which actress stars as Samantha Baker in 16 Candles? Which actress stars as Samantha Baker in 16 Candles? Molly Ringwald is correct, Ruth. Very good. Following the story of a young boy and a stuffed tiger, this comic strip by Bill Watterson debuted in 1985. Yes, you are right, Janet. What's her real? What's oh yes, Ken. Kelvin. Wait, it's not just Kelvin. What is it? Oh, good. Thelma says everything is back working. We can hear you all now. Oh, good.
Yo, listen to all this monthly payer subscriptions on Pandora. If you guys can email me, I'm gonna send you guys a T-shirt from the Fix Your Face sweatshirt. Ladies, you will be supplied with a shirt of Jamie, the makeup nurse face. Fellas, you'll be subscribed with a What's So Funny TSM shirt. You guys can email me at this email. This one show's gonna drop.
All right. Yes, Ruth. Kelvin and Hobbs is correct. All right. Very good. All right. Next question on the Gen X. This 1985 film follows a group of kids hunting for the treasure of a 17th century pirate. Okay, and you know this one. This 1985 film follows a group of kids hunting for the treasure of a 17th century pirate. I watched this all the time, and Ken watched even more. Yes, Goonies, Ruth and Ken, very good. I knew he would get it. Whose book, A Brief History of Time, was published in 1988? Where's the beautiful Slim Wad? Action Jackson says. She should come play with us. She was in
Yo,
the chat earlier.
for the most part, she definitely always tried to she always tried to come in and interact with us. She doesn't not play with us on purpose. If she's not participating, she's listening because she always end up having to yell at the boys and grab them, which is why I thank her at the end of every podcast because I literally would not be able to do this if she was not here to help me keep those guys in control.
Stephen Hawking is right, Ruth. Very good. Yeah, I like the Goonies too, G-Full. It was a good movie.
Y'all dropped on Purple Hearts for Slim Watt.
Yes, please. Thank you. Hey, and Slim Wad even puts up with me, so she gets extra hearts. Her and Ken. Before a later Limp Bizkit remake, who had a hit with Faith in 1987? Before a later Limp Bizkit remake, who had a hit with Faith in 1987? George Michael's. Yes, Janet. Very good. Johnny Depp stars as a youthful-looking undercover detective in this late '80s television drama. I did not know Johnny Depp did this. Hmm. Johnny Depp stars as a youthful-looking undercover detective in the late '80s television drama. 21 Jump Street is correct, Janet and Ruth. Very good. An American figure skater known for his signature backflip and innovative footwork won 4 consecutive world championships from 1981 to 1984 and is also an Olympic gold medalist. Ashley, thanks for coming back in, especially when you have a 10-minute break. This American figure skater, known for his signature backflip and innovative footwork, won 4 consecutive world championships from 1981 to 19. Yes, Scott Hamilton is correct, Ruth.
They
Very
on
good.
fire. They on fire tonight.
I know. Thank you, Ruth. I didn't have to keep repeating that long question. All right, we're going to do millennials now. What pocket-sized device taught users the responsibility of caring for a digital pet?
Yo, Jamie, let me ask you this as well. Do you know the exact how many watch hours you have?
I think I have about 2,500 maybe.
I don't know if you know how it works when you go live. So like let's say we're live now and Slim is the only one in the chat. For every 15 minutes that she's in the chat, that's 1 hour. So they don't just count like if we on here for 1 hour, they don't just count that as an hour watch time. Each person that's in the chat for every 15 minutes, each person is in the chat, that's 1 hour for each person. So it's like quadruples the watch time.
Oh wow. So these lives, I thought maybe I'd get my watch hours before my subscriber count anyway, but man, I think I might
It's going.
get.
It's that's. I learned that at the my last peak, trying to get my watch hours there. Going live actually like quadruples it. Like for like I said, for each person that's in here, every 15 minutes they in here, that counts as 1 hour for that one person. So if you got like 10 people in here, and all 10 people in here for like an hour, that's like 30 watt. You know what I'm saying? Like just for instance, So that's the great thing about going live when you're trying to gain your watch hours.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And yes, Sunshine and Ruth, you are correct. Tamagotchi. Um, what Canadian porn? Oh my gosh. Jamie, what Canadian born singer
Wait
debuted
a
with
minute. Wait a minute. Yo, good thing that we got the floor. Good thing that we got the floor because oh
Okay,
god.
let me repeat that again. It was, with the right word. Okay, what Canadian born singer debuted with the album Jagged Little Pill and You Ought to Know? Yes, Ken says, let's give the show some love and hit that like button. Dang eyes. I need my glasses, you guys. I need to go get glasses. Alanis Morissette is correct, Janet. Yeah, Ken says, fix your face bloopers here. Yes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, what sport is Carmelo Anthony known for?
The NBA, of course.
Basketball is correct.
Says the guy that knows nothing about
I know.
sports.
I was gonna just ask you, how did you know that if you don't know sports?
It's certain names that you just know. Like I know celebrity names, and I don't even know if they're guy. Like like just for instance, like my son got dressed up one day, and he was so clean, and I'm like, who do you think you are? Drew Barrymore? And someone was like, you know that's a female, and I'm like, I don't even know who Drew Barrymore is. I just know the name sticks out.
You don't. Oh my gosh, TSM. We have words now. You don't know who Drew Barrymore is? That is my favorite actress. We have words now. Like, if I could meet anybody, that is who I want to meet.
Oh, as well, guys. So listen, a 2 or 3. I don't know exact. I'll let you guys know for sure on my community wall. 2 or 3 weeks from now, Jamie and I have an interview with a guy called Ricky Smiley. Um, I'm just now pretty much finding out who this guy is, and I just want you guys to tune into that interview. And make sure y'all watch.
Um, okay, I did not know that. Can you send me the date and time so I don't miss it? And if I have a meeting, I can like try to get around it.
Absolutely, and shout out to Nerf Airsoft Toys. I end up getting a separate sponsor from them guys. So what happened was they reached out to me personally about you know um, doing a promotion review on one of their toys, and I write them back. And I mean, these folks is going back to back with me. Usually, when you got a sponsor opportunity, they usually give it a few hours. They write me back to back. So they asked me about any promo ideas. I'm like, well, actually, I already, use you guys' products. My kids use our products, and I'm like, I got like 9 boys and etc. And they like, that's perfect. Like, if you can find out any way that to promote the toys and etc. And I'm like, I got the perfect idea. So I use one of my songs and just pretty much edit a video of my boys with the Nerf airsoft guns, and that's a promotion, my first promotion for those guys from the FYF. That's why you guys see our logo on that. And just shout out to y'all for giving all of these opportunities. First off, shout out to Pandora because a lot of these promotions is coming from those guys. They only want to hear their promotions being promoted through Pandora. So it's really pretty much nothing to do with YouTube. YouTube is the platform I'm using. Well, Jamie and I are using to promote it. So and that also gave me an opportunity to sign my boys to my record company. And it was a perfect way how it all fit in because I was trying to find a reason. I didn't just want to sign them, and so I found a reason. Now I could just get it compensation from them. Anytime Nerf wants us to do a sponsor, I could just have my boys to play with their toys and etc. So despite me just signing them to randomly signing them just because they're my sons, I wanted them to have a reason, make sure that they're getting incremented for what they're doing. So I'm teaching them how to become businessmen as well. So they already got their own. They already making that from Nerf along with Jamie and I. So yeah, man.
That is amazing. And yes, Gifo, you can definitely put those lines down anytime. But we are out of time. But like in the future, yes, Gifo, no problem. Ruth,
Speaking
I
of
did not.
future, speaking of future, Jamie, futuristic sound when you put in those Billard headphones. So make sure you check those out. And Jamie, I think your shipment arrives tomorrow. They just sent me a reminder. So yeah, because you have to have somebody there to sign for it. It's not gonna be in the mail. So make sure you be looking out for that.
Yeah, Ken will have to do that. So connect with Ken because I'm not in Georgia, obviously,
And
right?
also, Slim Shell, I'm currently emailing you some numbers for Tamika, so I need you to get those to her as soon as possible. For some reason, I keep asking her to reach out on the community wall. And maybe she's just finding the wrong post, or maybe she's connecting through my old cell phone number. But get those numbers to her.
Yes. And Ruth, I will have to check out People Magazine. I did not know Drew was going to be in that this month. And hi, Omaya girls, thanks for coming in. And Carter, Ken says Nerf Wars.
Yo,
Um,
Jamie, do you think it's possible because we think I'm behind on that as well. I don't think I am because I haven't been getting pressured about it. But do you think it's possible that you can do an interview with Ken tomorrow?
that's up to him. If he will go up on the um do the interview tomorrow. Ken
This
Yeager.
this is one of the expectations.
How
You are
long?
doing you are doing it. Could you hear me?
Yeah.
You are doing perfectly because you are influencing a lot of women. And that's what you are, a public influencer for women, and you are doing exactly that. We have, it's rare that guys come on here. That's why I'm so excited to have Ken up in this thing, and we got a GJ3 fool that always come through and pop up. We have Carter that shows up. Lil Bentley, can't forget him, but we need to try to influence more because women of the world are already smart. A lot of them, for the pretty much part, are already smart. When you got a guy trying to change his life around, it's pretty much 9 times out of 10, it's either for his children or for the woman that he's with. Um, so we need to influence more males a little bit on here. Try to get just get the word out because a lot of males is just you guys seen the interview on the radio I did earlier with Getty Radios. So a lot of males is in trouble like that, and we just need to prevent that, man. We need to try to teach these young men before they become adult males, or even the adult males is already at that age. We just need to teach them this public and a positive influence.
And yes, Ken says everyone who loves this show, show some support and high five us. So yes, hit that like button. Yes, thank you, honey. And yes, Ken says he will do the interview tomorrow. See, he would never go on my channel until I started this podcast, and now TSM is like, come on, I need you. So, and now he's slowly showing his face. So I'm excited about that. All right. Well, the riddle of the night, because we're past due. If you've seen my channel tonight or this morning, what was the biggest island in the world before the discovery of Australia by Captain Cook? Australia is correct. It's still the largest, whether it was discovered or not. Yes, you are right, Tamika and Janet. Very good. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for keeping the chat interactive and everything. And I will learn how to give you guys the wrenches. So I will get that figured out.
Yo, a few things, Jamie. One is go to the last live that we did on your channel. Once you
Okay.
play that and hit the chat button so you can show all the chats, and that'll show everybody that came in, and you can just click on their head and give them a wrench,
Oh,
just
okay.
like that. Second thing is you need to figure out how I'm gonna get this plaque to you. They sent your plaque. Third thing is, I have to give it to you. You are a strong host. A lot of people, they get they get past the fun part. I need you to hear this. They get past the fun part, and then they like, okay, now this is starting to, feel like a little bit of work, but it's cool. And they just can't take it. They can't handle it. And you, time after time after time again, you still come up here and do what you got to do as a public influencer. So when things are not fun and it's it seems like it's just business, you still down with it. And I know a lot of males that's not even like that. So I have to give you your flowers. You're a strong public influencer. And even though I'm at the statue I'm at now, I'm learning a lot from you, and I'm taking in a lot from you. And I really appreciate you for teaching me how to become a better host, a better influencer.
Oh, well, thank you, TSM. I'm learning a lot from you as well. Yeah, GFO, it's Australia. It's still the biggest. Thank you, Ken. And thank you, Ruth. Yes, please let me know about that. Um, and well, thank you, everyone. We really do appreciate all of you being so loyal and coming in and really helping grow this podcast. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think any differently. And thank you to Billard's headphones as well. And the quote of the night is from Tom Lehrer. Life is like a sewer. What you get out of it depends on what you put into it. Everyone, have a great night.